Hi guys, welcome to Operation Crypto. This is a price analysis update on Multivac. We'll have a look at it in both the USDT and the BTC pairings and identify a few key levels where we could potentially invest and where we could either look to take profit or either an area to accumulate. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button and let's crack on. Welcome. This video, as ever, is in partnership with Cointelegraph Markets Pro. It's a great platform. You'll find a full review on the front page of my YouTube channel. Lots going on there and lots for you to consider. So go ahead and check it out. A link for that is in the pinned comment and the description of this video. So, Multivac, yesterday I put on that we had a, I thought we had a bull flag breaking out here. This was the flagpole. This was the waving flag, and I was expecting a push to the upside, but Bitcoin dropped a little bit and then it is sold off, hasn't it? So that bull flag is now out of the question. We've dropped down a little bit, but nothing to worry about. We're coming back down to this range, what I mentioned last time about orders at around 0.0159. Just another great opportunity. And this is a solid asset. Fundamentally, it is solid. The network capability is pretty much second to none, so just take these price dips as great opportunities, and that's all it is an opportunity. I mean, if you're looking for some buys, I wouldn't even consider looking at any levels down here, but I mean, if you're looking for a potential buy, look at that. We've failed to close below the 618, so we have done a golden ratio retracement of the entire move. And you could say, if you're looking zooming out here, we had that falling wedge, which we did break out of, and you could say it's potentially a retest of that wedge there, couldn't you? I mean, we could potentially come down here and test 1.4 cent, but for me, I think this is, well, if this is the bottom, that is because Bitcoin's going to go. If Bitcoin does start to drop more, ultimately we're going to come back down and retest this wedge. So I would have a few cheeky orders in down here at this region. If you look, it's a bottom here, and it's very close to the bottom there, so we'll just box it off an entire box. If you look at this area here, all the way through, that could be a potential area to buy some MTV if the market did drop, and that's if Bitcoin gets a shakeout. I put this on earlier on. Look at that. You might think, Andy, not a chance that's going to happen, but there's always a little bit of fuckery. October, given, is a bullish month, but just be wary. There's always that possibility that some massive candles could come to shake you out, and it's nothing to worry about. If that does happen, I'm still expecting a push to the upside, and we may only drop to this region here if we do drop. And remember, I might be wrong. I might be giving you a scenario that's not going to happen. We might break through that level there, because if you look in over the entire move, if you look on the daily time frame, we're still within this triangle here, and we have an upper resistance level of that trend line there. So if we break through 50k, that scenario will be out of a window. So fingers crossed we do break to the upside very, very soon, but just be wary that if we do drop to the downside, you're going to get some nice fills on Multivac down at those regions. So that is your buy zones. I would ladder some buys in from 1.6 cent all the way down to 1.4 cent, and if you manage to pick some up there, that will be an investment of a century. I've just got this alert here because I think if we do break above 1.8 cent, we're going to fly and we're going to target this region up here. But let's have a look at that. So that's a buy zones covered. That's a bearish scenario. If you're looking for some potential areas to take profit, the first region I've already got marked up here is 2 cent. I think 2 cent will be a tough one to crack, because you can see here, where's my arrow? We had a resistance there which rejected. We then used it as support all the way through. That was resistance from there. We then broke down and come all the way down to this region. So for me, that is a key area where you should be if you're looking to take a little bit of profit. You take a bit of profit off at this region here. So that's at around 2 cent. Only take profit to either cover your initial investment or to cover whether you wanted to accumulate. That's a word. Can't spit it out. So accumulation is that level there, and then obviously we've not got a million miles to go before that all-time high up at 2.4 cent. I think personally we'll be looking back at this price analysis in maybe 6 months time and thinking, fucking hell, why did I not buy down at those regions? Just one thing to note, money flow on this 4 hour time frame is in the red, so it is showing that we are in slight downtrend too, and there are more sales than buys coming in. MTV is getting a 6% sell off here, which is not ideal, but nothing to worry about. The entire market's pulling back, and now is a great opportunity to buy. That's that pair pretty much covered. Let's take a quick look at the BTC pairing, because if you want to load up in Bitcoin, in Satoshis, this could be an area. So I've got these two areas marked up here. This red line is an area where I've been looking to target. It's at 300 Satoshis. And I think that if the price continues to drop, or if Bitcoin starts to push on, this is an area here where we could look to target. If BTC does try to reclaim some market dominance back, the Satoshi pairs will start to feel the pain and dwindle down. But if you're looking at that, down to that region, it's only a 13-14% move down there. So have some orders in Satoshis down at 298 to 300, that area, that ballpark area. And I think personally that could be a decent area for you to potentially buy before we then do start to break up, because I think we're going to just probably use this as resistance all the way down, and then we're going to break through eventually and then push to the upside. So that's fan pairs pretty much covered. I'm not looking at any targets above. I mean, if you do break out of this region here, around 390 sats, we're then going to push on and start making some moves. But in my opinion, I think this is a region we need to concentrate on down here. So that's really it. Just some quick fire analysis on Multivac. Like I say, Bitcoin's still dictating the market, and that's what we've got to deal with, unfortunately. But nothing to worry about. Buy the dip if it appears. Just one thing I want to show you here. This is a new platform I've set up. I've now got a members area on my Discord server, so if you want to be part of that, lots of things going on over here. You can do coin requests. We've got an active Discord community which will be thriving once we get a few people in. Ask me anything you want. I've got access to full library of content. I can review your portfolio. We do chart requests. Pretty much anything that you guys are after, I can help you out in there. Just sharing a little bit of knowledge. It is a paid option. I'm not forcing it on anybody. It's just fair if you want to join in on my server. So that's going to do it for today's video. If you're new to this channel, please make sure that you are subscribed. Hit that like button, and I'll catch you next time.